Bayonet X-ray. So this morning was interesting. The mic was muted the entire time. So it was quite the experience. But you know what? You learn to write down your pre-combat checklist just for about everything. Shoot, move, communicate, right? So yesterday's episode, well, welcome first of all to Bayonet X-ray. This is episode probably more like 4, but we'll rearrange all the titles. So again, this is 22 minutes of gaming, but it's really just a portal to open up for other vets or really anyone who's experienced severe trauma, just to let you know that there's people out there. We're listening. We're just like you. You know, you look at stuff, the fallacy on a lot of social media is there. No one's life is perfect. I think we all know that, but I think when it's a community like with the veterans and all that, we tend to crawl in our holes and our little foxholes or whatever, and we become introverts and we become grumpy, and we can be hard to deal with. So this is a channel to bring awareness to how we think, how we feel, why we act the way we act, because there's a divide. There's a divide. It's out there, but you know, we can overcome, both civilians and military personnel. We've been doing it for centuries, about 2, but even humanity-wise, we've been doing it for a while. So phone's ringing, just in case that's someone saying, "Hey, your mic is muted." I'll keep an eye out on my phone. Plus, you know, I'm my own production company, so currently hiring. How's this light? Is this too much? What's going on? Oh. So we talk selective service today. We'll talk reception. So yesterday, you know, we acted like we were drafted, and then we, you know, if you get drafted, you go through what's called MEPS. I don't really have a lot of knowledge of MEPS, but I just want to give a shout out to my cat, Meeps. God, what's her birthday? I think her birthday's February 2nd, like 2001, and she just kind of walked away in 2012 in Greenwood, Indiana. She was a trooper, though. She saw a lot. She saw me go through basic training, so I would just say, hey, let's go to the MEP station. And the only thing that's funny about the MEP station is the doctor who checked me in was the brother of my middle school principal. I won't drop names, but when you're sitting there in your undies doing the little Frogger squats, and you hear the voice, and you're like, man, it sounds like morning announcements. So that's my experience with MEPS. So, all right, you get recruited or you get drafted or whatever. So the next place you go, AG, and that's reception. And let me just tell you that it is the closest thing to prison you could probably ever come. So if you look at the video game here, I'm going to take you through. It's like a hollowed out volcano or something, but we'll just call this the 30th AG reception. Just looking at the phone here, making sure. Yep. No red flags. So 30th AG, you get there, you get into the reception area, and it's, you think full metal jacket the entire time. From the minute you touch the ground in Atlanta, I went to Fort Benning. So that bus ride from Atlanta to Columbus, Georgia, you think a lot. Oh wait, this guy on the left. Yep, he's a hater, but hey, that's good to hear that to start off the day, you know, just to know that there's haters out there. So just keep that in mind if you're having a rough day or a good day, that there's cabals out there. So here, you got dropped off. Here's reception, right? They give you a nice warm welcome. Not quite the case. So they put you there. They show you a bunch of Hua videos. They get you Jimmy Dean's. You never heard of that before. It is basically the gateway drug to MREs. But I would prefer Jimmy Dean's over an MRE, to be honest. I don't know why. I just would. So they receive you, and then basically you wait in line for about 3 days, and you get checked out. And we all have this vision of what it might look like. So I actually I made a little diorama here. I would like to show you guys, if you don't mind. One sec. So this is Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It's pretty good game, pretty realistic. I would recommend it. So, what are we doing here? Alright, so, closer maybe? Oh no, forward, reverse is different. Okay. Alright, so, here we go. You stand in line for about 3 days. You have a guy like this who you're like, whoa, why did he join the army? You have normal average guy, other normal average guy, pissed off guy. Yeah, he's the tech dude. Captain Beefcake. Now this is the guy you would picture in a full metal jacket, getting his head shaved. Who knows? So, stand in line for 3 days. You have usually you got Doc here. You got the S1 checking people in. MP. And then you have all S4 right here. You have all your packs, all your equipment, and then you'll have the general here. General's like, all right, blah blah blah. You're great men and women. You know, soldier on, blah blah blah. They keep you there for about 3 days. Check your vitals, and they receive you, so to speak. Woo. Okay. So, you're in there with a bunch of just different types of people. And people say it sucks, you know, there was rumors of people hanging themselves in lockers, FBI investigating, all not true. I joined at 32. It was a little different. I kind of knew the game a little bit, but still, you know, for 3 days, just kind of, you sit there on cement floor, and you just wait for your number to be yanked up, and you suck. You suck for about 3 days straight. It's like prison, but it really kind of should be, because you're getting ready for, you know, they recruiting videos. They give you that kind of the Hollywood look, and there's also the medical teams and the logistics and all that. But let's get one thing straight, folks. War is a full contact sport. And when it comes down to it, everybody needs to be able to grab that rifle and know how to operate it and shoot it. Bottom line, that's the military. We're not there yet, but we'll do a basic training episode. And I can just remember one time I was doing mag changes over on Alpha 247. At Iron Mike Hill. God dang it! Some guys are gonna roast me for this. I think it's called Iron Mike Hill. Doing iron mics up and down, doing mag pulls, and at one point I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go." And that's good training. That's good. And the drill sergeants, they knew what was up. So, yeah. So you're sitting there in the breezeway, and one of the things about about reception is I don't know if they do it on purpose or not, but throughout the breezeway, it's a big long hallway outdoors, kind of a pavilion, and you know, as sergeant comes through, you say at ease, or officer comes through, you call it the breezeway to attention. But they have all the unit patches and symbols, and it starts to kind of embed in your brain. And for me, being older, I'm like, oh yeah, there's that patch, and oh yeah, there's that. Oh yeah. Just saw that was 2008, so we just saw Tropic Thunder, and well, you know, those jokes were rolling around all throughout basic training. So yeah, but that really stuck, was the symbolism and the patches. Really, I don't know if it got me drinking the Kool-Aid, for so to speak. So yeah, the breezeway and then the chow hall. Wow, woo! Getting introduced to that. You are a dirtbag if you even look the wrong way. Rightfully so. You just got to get them kids in there and get their calories and get out. So yeah, that's reception. I've never worked in a reception battalion. I can imagine it's. I bet you there's a lot of fun stories. Other than that, I don't really have anything other than, you know, I am by no means dogging the Army or 30th AG or the VA. This channel is just meant for an outlet, just for people to speak out. I'm not a medical professional. However, I do know a lot. I know them very well. Two pretty well-known psychiatrists, psychologists. One was with the Deltas in 1979 or 80, during the Delta incident. He's a medic. And then there's another guy who's got a very interesting story about using me to get out of a ticket. He also is very knowledgeable. We have, you know, medical pharmacists in the families, so when we're talking prescriptions or medications, I mean, if you send me something and say, hey, blah blah blah, I'll say Google it, ask everyone first. But you know, it's good to have some, and even if you know someone that's a medical pharmacist, they're such a good person to know, because they kind of have to know. It's kind of like an S3. You have to know a little bit about everything to be able to treat it. And you know, all the officers I've worked for, all the mentors and all the NCOs that I've worked with, you know, we still stay connected. There's such a vast network. And I just want to use this portal, or just this channel, as another way to raise awareness, because you know, I just posted something on Instagram today, and I don't want to do that to be a hero, but I just want people to know that we're watching, not like big brother style watching, but we know that there are troubled individuals out there. I myself haven't touched a drop of alcohol in 13 years, so we have sobriety on the team. We have life experience, and there's a lot of influencers and kind of fake Insta fakes. I don't want to say Insta fakes, because Instagram's a pretty neat little outlet. There's just a lot of philosophers out there, and wannabe philosophers, and you know, that's just one person. With Bayonet X-ray, there's a network here where if I do or say something, people have no hesitation to criticize whatsoever. So yeah, soapbox TED Talk. All right, we're halfway through, more than halfway through actually. So yeah, so once again, let's recap here. Selective service, reception, basic training. So you do the walk from 30th AG to Sand Hill. That was it, sorry. Sand Hill. They march you over there. I knew what was coming. The shark attack, and I was just smirking the entire time. Got a invitation. Oh no. So here we are, basic training. They line you up. Duffel bags everywhere. They smoke you. They do push-ups, sit-ups. Probably make you move rocks. I don't think they make you move rocks at that point. But, they let you know. Those sergeants let you know. So they quiz you a little bit. Then they take you into the barracks and they smoke you for a good 2 hours. I mean, it's just non-stop push-ups and sit-ups. And, then the introductions come. We'll save basic training for another day. So what we'll do now is we'll do a little gaming. And we did get an invitation from I will figure that out here in a second. Get a good vantage point. Buddy, can you see my ID? No? What about you? No? Trip ticket? Anything? That's the wall. Okay, so we're outside. In the upcoming episodes, we'll do basic training, the different phases, but then, for training purposes, we'll do Recon because it's kind of fun. Let's have some of this. Give me that flower. So here's a helicopter. It's really neat to have. However, I was an armor officer, so gotta get on the man. Plus, I don't have a license. I don't have the training to fly a helicopter. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try the invite. Yeah, Whew. Here we go again. Yep, probably got a little glitchy there, folks. Sorry, I tried to. There's an invite from a guy, or gal, but we'll keep the 22 minutes going, and then we'll hash the invites out later. Just gotta keep on mission here. Oh wow. Okay. You okay, buddy? Hey, I'm just trying to get out of the fob here. What you're doing. Am I out of the fob yet? Yeah, I'm out of the fob. Ooh, good thing I didn't put my rhino down. Jesus. Come on. Some of these are pretty sturdy. Oh, that's different. It's stalled out. God damn it, LT. Oh, do we want to talk armor school and the LTs? Because we weren't the ones driving. But we were the ones commanding, so. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, they're pissed. Ouch. They obviously didn't know who they were chasing, because I can see right through them. Bayonet X-ray, get it? 19 minutes, 53 seconds. So, actually I guess I did 44 minutes today. the first part of the day, the microphone was muted. So the learning lesson is, you can get prepared for everything, but once that first round goes down range, you have no clue what's going on. In my case, the microphone being muted, that's the first round not even coming out of the chamber. So right there, you just, even in life, you just got to be prepared. And I heard a question, what was your first job on the radio today? And mine was I'd go fish at Cedar Center, and it was cleaning fish buckets. And it was cleaning the inside of them. So, we can all take out the trash, but, it's cleaning the liner, cleaning the inside. And let me tell you, fish scales and that murky water, um, that's nasty. And for a 13-year-old kid to do that, um, that's teaching them right away that life is tough, and you got to scrub away, and can't complain too much. But on the other hand, as vets, we are I don't know how to say entitled, but we signed up, we did our deed, but we signed up. We weren't drafted, and a lot of us knew what we were getting into. So a lot of the times we just have to stop, breathe, kind of look around, observe, orient, detect, acquire, and I think that's it. And just take a breath. There's a girl I went to college with. She does yoga with Allison. She's on Instagram. She's great. She'll offer some free classes at first, but she's licensed. She's got all the letters behind her name. So check her out if you just need any advice or talking. Because it's medical, it's spiritual, it's mental, it's chemical, that affects us. So yeah, that's it. We hit the 22-minute mark. If you joined us, thanks for watching. And we will get with y'all tomorrow for a sunrise.